Are we just fish for aliens? Now, hear me out. This sounds dumb, right? And I'm sure my wife is in there probably worried about bills and feeding everybody, but I'm out here mowing, and the things that go through my head, which I've already told you if you've watched the other videos, is I don't really have much thoughts, but I think about this a lot. So let's look at an alien abduction story. An alien abduction story goes exactly like this. You're walking along, you're just minding your own business, right? You look up, the sky is your world, that's your dome, right? That's where you consider Earth. All of a sudden, this weird creature yanks you out of where you were. Then what do people say? They say they get probed and poked by all these weird looking creatures. They get measured, they get all these things, and then they get put right back almost exactly where they were. Now let's think about fishing. A fish is swimming along, just minding his business with his school, just hanging out with his buddy. All of a sudden, some weird thing comes in. It looks up. The only world it sees is the top or the bottom of that water line. And all of a sudden, it gets yanked up out of what it knows to be its atmosphere, its world. And then now it's in a whole other world, and it's being poked and prodded and measured by some weird-looking creature to it, being a human. And then it gets put back almost exactly where it was. They're identical experiences. A fish's alien abduction is us fishing. And our abduction, what if we're fish and something is out there fishing? Might I remind you that we're the only planet in our solar system that they know of, that I'm aware of, that has water. So what if we're just the fishing hole? And there's these alien families just coming here on vacation. There's some alien dad up there that is just pissed off that he had to travel from whatever their planet is to go on this vacation. He wanted it to be fun. The kids are complaining, asking if they're there yet. And they're moving like almost the speed of light, and they're still not good enough. Are we there yet? They finally get to the fishing hole. And then we just have all these little schools that are swimming around in these different parts of the pond, the different parts of the lake. You got your China, your Russia, your America, your India. You got all these places, Australia. And then that dad's like, we're going to America. That's a good spot. I've got some really good catches there. And you wonder if the fish are down there going, Fred, you're not going to believe what just happened. And you wonder if the other fish are like, ugh, here we go. Here goes Bob. Bob's going to talk about his alien abduction again. I mean, if you really think about it, it'll put you in an existential crisis. That's all I'm saying. Because the reality is, those experiences are exactly the same. Everything about them is exactly the same. Name another experience that would come close to an alien abduction like that for an animal. And listen, I'm sure somebody's got this figured out. And I don't know if aliens are real or not, but I think they are. And honestly, I think somewhere in some far off land, in some far off world, some dad is showing off Greg that he caught and mounted on his wall. Think about it.